Hello, everyone, and welcome to our weekly one-on-one with quarterback Carson Wentz, presented by NovaCare Rehabilitation. I'm Eagles Insider Dave Spadaro. Carson, just checking your look there. Make sure there's no flies anywhere.
I think we're good.
You're good.
It would probably blend in with the hat a little different than some gray hair, but we're doing good.
Yeah, so you watched the vice presidential debate. You noticed the fly. Like, it was crazy, right?
I definitely did. I had to check with my wife. I said, is that on our TV or is that on his hair? I'm pretty sure it's on his hair. But it was pretty good, good humor.
Yeah, it really was. Hey, let's start with something controversial. I've tried to keep it very positive with you. I got to go to a different direction here. On Wednesday, you determined that your celebrations after a touchdown were, and I quote you, lame. Let's go into this, Carson. Expand on that thought. Why are these celebrations so lame?
I'm too excited. I mean, I don't score enough on the ground, so I think I don't really know what to do. I don't have a plan of attack, and I tried to throw the ball in the air, and it slipped and went straight forward. I tried to spike the ball last year on Sunday Night Football. I fell over. I'm too amped up. I don't know what to do, and I got to definitely take some notes from some of these other guys.
You got to act like you've been there before, man. You have been. Jeez. Hey, Carson, listen, you have the NRG commercials. The guy's busting a move. He didn't show you anything that you might take into a post-score celebration?
Just not my style. I've danced twice, and it was at my brother's wedding and at my own wedding. That's about as much dancing as I'll do.
How would you describe yourself as a dancer?
Interesting.
Another area to discuss. It must have been fun watching you in the film room as everybody was grading you out on your blocking skills. How did you grade out on that based on the game in San Francisco?
I was told to be smart. That's all I was told, to be smart. For me, I never know when the ball's coming my way, and I'm going to do everything I can for this team and have some fun out there with it. And the DB was cool. That was one of my favorite plays from the game, I'll say that.
You certainly don't mind mixing it up, do you?
Not at all. Not at all.
Quarterbacks are supposed to be pretty boys, Carson. You're not supposed to mix it up out there.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes I get a little flack for that, but that's just how I'm wired. That's how I was ever since I was a kid, playing football as a youngster.
Has Jeff Stoutland approached Press Taylor and asked you if there's any chance you can help out on the front?
Nothing yet, and hopefully that never happens. But I love doing what I can to help this team, and sometimes it's fun to change the scenery out there and go do something different.
It does speak to your physical nature, Carson. How did you develop such a physical nature as an athlete?
Yeah, I just think back to when I was a kid. Playing football. When I first started playing tackle football, I was a running back and a linebacker, and I was just always, my dad was a linebacker when he played college football, and he just always taught me to hit and just be physical and be physical and be physical. I was just kind of ingrained in my head, and that carried on in high school, even in college when I ran the ball and those things, and had to kind of learn to protect myself and be smart now that I'm at this level.
Carson, you have run the football very successfully throughout your career, but certainly in these 4 games. Do you expect defenses to come after you with a little bit of a package now that they've seen it on film?
I don't think so. You never really know what defenses want to do, but I think it's just, if you watch the tape, it's not something that we're looking for. It's not something that there's a couple design plays here and there that's part of the game every week, but a lot of it's just, pocket breaking down or good coverage and just trying to extend the play and make things happen. So, I don't know if defenses will plan for that or not, but either way, we'll be ready for it.
The touchdown run against San Fran, designed play though, correct?
Yep, that was just a true zone read and reading the D end and made the right choice on that.
So what do you think when you see open field, defensive backs there? Do you decide, hey, I'm going to do a Alex Singleton and lower my shoulder, or am I going to make a move here and break an ankle?
Yeah, I have a lot of thoughts just about protecting myself and, try and make guys miss so that even if I do get tackled, it's not a big collision or nothing too crazy.
The quarterback sneak, Carson, there is a lot involved in the quarterback sneak. I'm not sure fans really appreciate how involved it is. Can you kind of take us through why it works so well for you and for the Eagles?
Yeah, I think it works well because our center. Because Kelsey he explodes off the ball better than anybody and creates a really good push. And then the guards, no matter who it is every week, they all just get a good push. And for me, I'm just driving my legs. So it's, it looks like a pretty boring, 1 yard gain, half a yard gain. Sometimes we get, 2 yards out of it. But there's definitely some scheme involved there.
Carson, the last 2 games here, a tie and a win, first place in the NFC East. What has that done for the mood of the football team?
Yeah, I think I think it puts us in a good position, but I think overall our preparation hasn't really changed. I think we've been excited every week to go out and get a chance to compete. Obviously we didn't start the way we wanted to. Still not the record we were hoping for at this point, but obviously it puts us in a good position going forward. Still kind of crazy to think we're at the top of our division after the slow start we had, but here we are nonetheless, and our plan is to just keep this thing rolling.
The Pittsburgh Steelers like to bring a lot of pressure. How do you defeat it?
You play fast. You got to play fast and you got to execute. Whether that's guys getting open early, we got to be sharp in our protection calls and making sure we're, communicating well and be able to run the ball. Every week we got to be able to run the ball even against a really good front like they are. And we got our work cut out, but, we're excited for the matchup.
Carson, what do the Steelers show you? What kind of stuff do they bring to the table?
You just touched on it. They bring a lot of pressure. Whether they're bringing 4 guys or 5, they just have a really good ability of, getting to the quarterback and then also making the run game really hard. So their front is really talented. They fly around on the back end. I feel like I say it every week, but they're coached well. They play fast. They fly around. They're very opportunistic as a defense. You got to be smart with the football. But there's definitely some things we can take advantage of, and we're excited to show what we can do.
There will be fans in the stands on Sunday at Heinz Field. What will that do for the atmosphere for you guys on the field?
Yeah, I think it'll help for sure. I know it's been weird having no fans. I know it'll still be very weird playing with whatever 5,000 or whatever the number is that are allowed to be there. So I know that'll still be strange, but it might feel like high school games or some of the college games I played at, some of these stadiums where there's not many fans. So it'll still feel a little bit strange, but I think it's exciting just for football to know that hey, some guys' family might be their friends, and fans will be there.
Carson, keep up the good work. Good luck on Sunday against Pittsburgh. Our weekly one-on-one with quarterback Carson Wentz, presented by NovaCare Rehabilitation. Thanks, Carson.
Thank you, Dave.